Hi everyone, Alistair Davies here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for tuning in. Today's video is all about the difference between your address position and your impact position. So there is quite a bit of confusion around this area, especially when I read comments that get posted on YouTube about people how they don't sort of understand or feel they should be open at impact and they feel the address position is the same as impact. So I'm going to go through all that in detail for you now. Keep watching to find out. So I want to talk today about the address position and impact position. So address, we're going to be, the feet can be obviously flared, but apart from that, we're going to be fairly neutral in terms of alignment with our body, okay? Our hips are going to be fairly square, or parallel is a better word probably. Our torso is going to be parallel. For me, my left hip's going to be slightly higher than my right address. My weight's going to be even. So that's pretty much all I want to talk about at address. Mostly, maybe a little bit in the arms. I want the lead arm obviously straight, the right arm slightly bent. So at impact, what's going to basically happen is we're going to shift our weight, our pressure, towards our lead side like this. And as I do that, you'll see here that my right knee increases its flex. My left leg extends or straightens. So the shift of the weight and the rotation of the pelvis is the first key things I want to talk about. When that happens, I'm also, if you look at my feet, I'm pronating my right foot and I'm supinating my left foot. And ideally, I want a little bit of air in my toes of my feet. So I'm making sure my weight doesn't go too much towards the golf ball. It's working on a linear line. So that's the first thing from the feet up, is the feet pushing off the ground. We're feeling the pressure go forward. We're feeling my right leg flex, my left leg extend. My lead hip will go from being fairly level in the first start, the downswing, to then left hip going higher. The torso is going to work open like this. Again, just like I was going to throw a ball. You see how my torso opens. My arms are going to be back on the golf ball, like so. So my lead wrist is going to be slightly more arched than it was at address. This is going to put it into what we call ulnar deviation a little bit. And my right arm is going to be still, hopefully, bent but straightening. So there's quite a lot of changes to be made. The head will be pretty similar, by the way. It'll be pretty much in a similar spot. We might have a little bit more rotation in our neck, but the head will be in a pretty similar location. So there's quite a bit of change there. So the best way to feel and understand that is actually just to go through doing those little moves as a little rehearsal. So if I take my address position, and then from there, shift into an impact position, you'll also notice one thing I forgot to mention is obviously the shaft. The shaft is going forward. Now, the best players in the world would average about 11 degrees of forward lean with a shaft. Now, I'd be quite happy for most golfers to have anything from 3 to 10 degrees. That would give you good contact on the golf ball. So we're trying to feel the shift in pressure, the shift in the shaft, the rotation of everything as we shift. So it's like a bump and rotate, and we get this kind of shape. Now, from that position there, then I'd want you then to feel like you could go and hit a little shot. And try and feel that pressure, the divot, the ball turf. And all I'm doing there is trying to tell my body, well, this is where I want it to go to create a good impact position. So I'm practicing it, I'm rehearsing it. And even then, you might even go, when you're hitting the shots, you might go from going from a square position into this impact position a few times. A little bump back and then go into that position just to feel that impact shape. And that'll tell your body what you wanted to achieve at impact and help you get there more often than not. So once we've felt that position, we can then go ahead and make a swing and a shot. And it allows me just to feel that I'm getting more open, more sharply in the contact, getting that more pressured contact, that ball turf effect that we all want. But the key thing is really just understanding that we're not going to be returning to the same position we set up to. We're going to be moving forward, rotating, leaning that shaft forward, and shifting that pressure and weight to the lead foot. Now, someone else asked me this morning, actually in a comment, what kind of weight are we going to have on our lead foot of contact? We want about 80% of our pressure on that lead foot of contact. So we are shifting from 50-50 to 80-20. That is the ideal world to create a good contact. Pretty much any of the models you see out there, stack and tilt or normal, will all have about 80% of the pressure on the lead foot of contact. They move different amounts in the backswing, but that's where they'd want to contact. So make sure you're rotating, you're opening up, you're shifting your weight to the lead foot, pressure to the lead foot, and you're leaning that shaft forward. That will get you success when it comes to striking an iron shot. Now with a driver, you won't have as much shaft lean, but everything else will be exactly the same. So have a go rehearsing this, do in the mirror, practice these shapes, practice these moves, and it'll help your golf contact, your control, and your consistency of the ball flight straight away. So hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please click like and also comment down below. Also chat what kind of videos you want to hear from me in the future. And send your golf swings to me at my email, adavisgolf@btinternet.com. I'll welcome to see your golf swings. Also, if you haven't subscribed, hit my logo down the bottom corner and join me in my journey, and let's lower your scores and improve your golf. So thank you for watching, and see you again here soon.